Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome. Crypto Chaos. Oh, geez, guys. I just spilled coffee all over my desk. That's why I'm a little late this morning. But anyway, guys, the market's closed. How you guys are feeling? I'm here, of course, to give you some more therapy. If you're still working today. Yes, Mermoa, let's go. How's it going, Mermoa? How's it going? J Money in the house. First in, good morning. I don't know, man. It looks like Mermoa got you on the block. Danny also, how's it going, man? Yee. Good morning. Good morning. Yee to you as well. Oh, man. It's going to be a little bit of a, kind of like a false move Monday tomorrow. I feel like it's going to be opening on Tuesday, but yeah, here we are. Market's closed. The rest of the world continues to do their thing. Overall, I don't think you guys saw it this morning. Pretty much everything's down except for Bitcoin as of an hour ago. I'll show you what I saw this morning. Boom, waking up and boom. What is that? Bitcoin's the only thing up. Everything else is red. About 0.5% this morning. Let's take a look and see what's going on with the foreign markets. Everyone hit the like, says Greased Up Nebs guy. Thank you. Go coming out the gate. Thanks again, Nebs. We love you. Even though we can't give you a hug or touch you because you're covered in. Anyway, yes, Banana Republic. Yo. What is up? Yo. What is in the house, Banana? When banana? We've had this banana on the damn chart forever. When's banana? Coming soon, guys. According to some analysts, as soon as this month. Again, today, happy September. We made it into September, and this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted a 108, 109 Bitcoin at the start of September to start us off really oversold at the beginning of the month so we could see a huge pump to the upside as more and more money riles on in. All right, let's get into it. So it looks like some things are coming up now. Let me get into the charts. There we go. So yeah, it looks like Sui's coming up a little bit now. Matic, Ethereum. Bitcoin's almost up an entire percent now. We get some other movers here as well. Solana, no, I just lost it. Avalanche, ADA, Doge. We'll get into bubbles. Let's get into the metrics. All the stuff and things, guys. Finally back from my trip. Back in the studio. Happy to be here and getting the show going as usual. What the hell's going on with my laptop, though? I don't know. Must be having issues with that damn thing. Yeah, CNBC is of course not covering much this morning because of their everyone's on after hours, with the markets closed. Let's take a look at some of the headlines we got here today. Trump warns the U.S. will become the third world nation if the courts strike down the tariffs. That's the next big narrative we have to fight now in our space too. Is that yeah, he's getting attacked on these tariffs, whether they're legal or not, to be implementing as he's done all year. So yeah, there's that narrative. We also have, of course, tomorrow Zelensky's deadline with Putin, or Trump and Putin's deadline for Ukraine comes into effect tomorrow. That would be officially 2 weeks from the day they met. It's a little more than that. I'm sure they met on like a Thursday or Friday. So either way, he gave him 2 weeks. I'm sure it's the first trading day. I don't know why. First government day they're back. I don't know, in 2 weeks. It's coming up tomorrow. What other narratives do we have? We have a lot of narratives, guys, to watch out for. Those are the two big ones I can think of right off the top of my head. Oh yeah, of course, the Fed rate cut decision. That's going to happen on the 7th or the 19th. I forget. It's going to happen in the middle of the month. And then we're going to have jobs reports coming out tomorrow, I believe. Tomorrow, or it might be Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday. So we'll have a lot of headwinds, right? A lot of fog of war ahead of us still. I still think it's going to be a good month. It's going to be a okay month. Maybe towards the end of the month, we'll probably see a bit more of a rally in crypto if we don't get huge negative news. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Trump pushes to remove Fed cooks while Powell seeking the quick rolling. That's another thing that's going to happen tomorrow as well. They're going to go back into the Supreme Court and figure out whether or not Lisa Cook is off the chopping block or not. So we got so many narratives. What is that, 6? Holy shit! That's insane. It looks like we're never going to get out of this mess. My God. Jeff Bezos, Lauren Sanchez, Take Europe and the Dance Floor by Storm. Oh, okay. So we got billionaires on the dance floor in Europe. Okay. What was it? Roseanne Barr moves to Texas Didn't she move out of the country? I thought she moved out of the country. Maybe I'm thinking of Rosie O'Donnell. Puts 46-acre Hawaiian ranch on the market. Jeez. Okay. Trump delivers a win for Americans not seen in years. What is it talking about? GDP? We're talking about GDP? What are we talking about here? Energy Secretary. Okay, we're talking about energy. Nice. Gas prices hit the lowest Memorial Day level for years. I don't know, man. It was at national level was a 315. I paid I played on my trip. On my trip, I think I paid like an average of 330. and I'm going between the eastern states like Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York. That's all. I mean, I went a little bit in and out of New Jersey this trip, but man, I think I pay an average of like 330. But I've seen it as high as 375 on the road. So 315 a gallon. I don't know, man. Maybe in the southern states. I don't know. Thanks to President Trump's fully unleashed America's dominant energy dominance, gas prices and summer are at a 5-year low, and families are saving significant money at the pump. White House Secretary Caroline Leavitt told Fox News Digital. All right, I guess. I don't know. I'm not giving them credit. That Caroline Leavitt is. All right, what else we have here? Oh, yeah, I wanted to read into that. Let's take a look back in the chat real quick before we go any further. Hope you guys are not working today. I really do. I really hope you're not working today. But if you are, hope you're in good company. You're in good company. Yes, good morning, Brewer. How's it going, Brewer? Good morning to you as well. Banana Public says, I appear at the brink of a breakout. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, a little bit of a breakout. Let's go in the smaller time frames. Get this crap off my chart. Oh, my God. This happens when you get stuff for free, guys. You can see all the ads. All right, don't pay for something you get for free. Okay, let's see what we got here in the 15 minutes. Yeah, looks like we're about ready to break out. If we can get above 110 right here, we are going to break out 109.8, 109.9. We're trying. Again, we're oversold. So again, going into September, this is exactly what I wanted. We came down a little lower than I was hoping, and we didn't recover yet because they're not in September, I guess. But yeah, anytime we could come back to this zone I'm looking at here at 113. That's what we're looking for. Trying to break out towards that $113,000 level. It'd be great to do that before the market opens. The foreign market probably tonight could happen. Hope you guys are having a great start to the day. And hopefully you guys are doing a cookout or something tonight. Do something fun. Do a cookout. Maybe do a bonfire. I'm looking to hang out with a friend tonight, so I will probably not be doing a foreign market live open. If I do get back at a decent hour, I might just do a pop-up one, guys, so be on the lookout for that. Again, happy Labor Day for you guys here in America. And again, don't work today. Screw work. This is our day, according to the American holiday. I appear at the brink of a breakout. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, Banana, but I hope so. Hope you're right. Ari says, hi, Otaku. How's it going, Ari? How's it going? Happy to see you here as well. Again, I wanted to give a shout out to Chappie. I don't know if I've seen him this morning. I don't think I've seen Chappie this morning. But thanks again for the gas money. He sent me a super chat. We were having trouble setting up at the pop-up studio, and yeah, it didn't work out. But ultimately, thanks again for that super chat, my guy. Yeah, I appreciate it. Damn, you drove all at the New York and back in a few days. I did. Upstate New York too, man. My man. Damn. It was crazy. Yep. Within a few days, just in a few days, like 30 hours of driving. It was crazy. All right. Let's get back to it, guys. Let's get back to it. And for those who didn't catch it, I was very scuffed on, was it Friday morning? I think it was Friday morning. I think I'm losing track of days now. Yes, it was Friday morning. Very scuffed on Friday morning. I got like 5 minutes until my battery died on my laptop. It didn't last very long. Fully charged too, so I know I have to be plugged in if I do a live from now on. Okay, let's see what else we got in the news today. Trump warns the U.S. will become a third world nation if federal court strikes down its tariffs. Court appeals court delivered major setback to trade policy through tariffs remain the effect pending Supreme Court review. President Donald Trump aims to reshape the Fed leadership as tariff tensions rise. Alrighty, let's dive into this one. There's not going to be too much today, because we do have, of course, markets are closed. President Donald Trump claimed on Sunday that tariffs are driving more than 115 trillion in the new U.S. investment that courts could strike them down. The U.S. Would likely become a third world nation. I mean, I kind of agree with him on this, really. We have no real good options right now other than maybe buying Bitcoin and hodling for 10, 20 years. I mean, there's no real way to pay down that debt. You revalue our gold. He needs to start doing that like now. It took, I think the last audit we had took like 3 years. I mean, he's got to get going, man. He's got to get going. We're going to miss out on doing that during his presidency. The decision supports earlier rulings of the court. Trump comes in a direct response to federal appeals. The courts delivering a major legal setback in his trade policy, declaring most of his sweeping tariffs unlawful under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, or IEEPA. IEPA. What the hell? All right. The decision supports earlier rulings by the U.S. Court of International Trade. Yeah, and the man, we're gonna have to get into some of that if I remember. The WEF, the World Economic Forum. Yeah, there's some stuff going on over there too. Here we gotta get into that. Let's put a reminder there for me. Trump added the radical left court struck down the tariffs. Almost all the anticipated investments would collapse, making the U.S. a third world nation or with no path to greatness. If a radical left court does he really have to say a radical left in every... allowed to terminate these tariffs, almost all the investments and much more will immediately be canceled. In ways will become a third world nation with no hopes of greatness again. Time is of the essence, says Trump on Truth Social. Another thing that Trump told you guys on Truth Social, have you guys seen that or not? Very important, guys, to listen to what Trump had to say yesterday. And that was right here. Anyone selling crypto right now is a little bitch. All right. Of course, that is not really something he posted. Jeez. All right. So yeah, independent analysis found zero evidence supports Trump's claim of a $15 trillion figure. According to Reuters and factcheck.org, a White House-owned Trump Effect website, it's somewhere between 2.6 and announced investments on a broader total of 5.1 trillion when introducing pledges. Is that only in the first year or two, or is that like his entire 4 year? That's probably of his presidency. I don't know if that's only counts for a single year. It could be close to that 15 trillion. I'm not sure what the time frame is on this. Trump calls tariff windfall is so beautiful as its cash sets sails in. And his post-Trump push has described as the economic benefits of his trade policies, boasting the prices are way down and the inflation is almost non-existent due to the Trump pouring trillions into the economy. Prices are way down in the U.S., virtually no inflation, with the exception of ridiculous, corrupt politicians. I mean, this is just, verbatim. I don't want to... This is also Fox Business, so take it with a grain of salt. But to his defense, though, what was it, like $250 billion in the first month? That's... I mean, if you do the math, and I mean, it's going to come in higher than that because it's just the beginning of these tariffs. But I mean, $250 billion in the first month. These are big numbers. I mean, you times that by 12, say it sets the same. It's still $3 trillion a year, and that's before we get China. That's before we get India. That's before we get a lot of these other deals. Russia, I believe Russia's still not settled, obviously. If we could finish off some of these, those are again some of the big BRICS nations. What if they never settle? Again, that's why I hold a shit ton of Bitcoin, guys. You guys need to make sure you have some sort of fail-safe plan if that goes that direction. The U.S. dollar begins to crumble, because I do 100% agree with him on that. We become a third world nation if federal courts strike down his tariffs. Because how else are we going to get this money? How else are we going to pay off our debt, or even attempt to pay off our debt? Not even a question of will we. It's how and when. Okay. Right. What else we have today, guys? Let's get back in the check. See how else you guys are feeling. Trump coin will World Liberty Financial. What? Trump coin new coin World Liberty Financial. Trump's new coin. You're talking about his IPO he sold. They got in their IPO last week. World Liberty Financial. Then they started buying their own tokens, and all that stuff happened last week. Right? Yes, Nebs. Any thoughts on that coin? I particularly don't invest in anything that the president's in. I did make some money on the Trump coin though at the beginning of the year, but yeah, I think it's going to be a kind of a pump and dump around Trump. His company's got their hands in almost everything now when it comes to crypto. Eric Trump and his family, of course, have American Bitcoin mining. We're Liberty Financials, of course, part of that, and also Trump's social platform, True Social, where he just had that partnership with Crow, right? So there's a lot going on with Trump's investments. I mean, let's get me started on the meme coins, everything else, Melania Trump, and yeah, there's more. And also his kids are on the seats of some of these Bitcoin companies as well, like MetaPlanet. They're definitely entangled in our space now, guys. Okay, let's see what we have here. Banana Public says, damn, you drove all the way to New York and back in a few days. Yes, I did. Crypto JPEG, yes. Good morning, Otaku and fam. How's it going, Crypto JPEG? How are you doing this morning? Hope you have a great day, guys. Hope you're not working too hard if you have to work today. But either way, you're in good company either way, as I'm here. I'm back. I'm glad to be back, too. All right, let's get back in this, guys. Let's see what else we have. Let's get into some CNBC headlines, see what they're talking about since Sunday. If I click on the right thing, there we go. Stocks closed lower, but the S&P 500 notches its fourth winning month in a row as of Friday. Trump keeps threatening to punish Putin. Here's what what's holding him back. This develops a little further tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. We have a lot of what ifs tomorrow, so I would take tomorrow with very, very, very low hopes. Unless, I don't know, some negative headwinds will make Bitcoin pump a little bit, but most risk-on assets are probably going to be hit by the ringer tomorrow. Some things are still oversold, though, so we could get maybe a little bit of a recovery day at the end, towards the end, but tomorrow's going to be pretty much a nothing burger, in my opinion. U.S. President Donald Trump has repeatedly said he will punish Russia and President Vladimir Putin if Moscow doesn't come to a table and agree to peace talks and ceasefire with Ukraine. This comes out, again, his deadline's tomorrow. Russia will show no signs of intending to do so either. Instead of continuing to increase its attacks on Ukraine, looks like consolidating gains on the battlefield. Still, Trump's holding on on releasing a big bazooka of extra sanctions and economic punishment that could hurt and already weaken Russia. The reason for the standstill is strategic and goes beyond Russia, according to analysts who warn that the longer Trump holds off, the more it's undermining his U.S. and the U.S.'s position. The Russian budget is actually under a lot of pressure, and there's a lot. If there were any more significant sanctions targeting Russia oil trade from the U.S., which were talked about, but not done, that would put the budget under greater pressure, as happened. Chris Weafer, the chief executive of Moscow and base macro advisory, told CNBC on Monday there were two significant factors behind Trump's reticence. Jesus. Weafer said that the president's desire to be seen as a peace broker and concerns over punishing Russia deeper into China's orbit. Trump still thinks he can bring both sides of the table and he could be a broker of a peace deal and he could take credit for moving the conflict towards peace. And bearing in mind that the announcement on the Nobel Peace Prize will come in early October, it's a factor because we know that the character of the individual, exactly, Trump wants that peace prize. The second reason is that there's still a sense that if Russia is defeated, is completely isolated by the West, and there's no way back in terms of engaging with the U.S. and Europe, then has no choice but to give further all in with Russia, with China, and that potentially will strengthen China's position as well. All right, guys. So that's again a big what if tomorrow. An Iowa nuclear plant is the next contender to restart, spurred by AI data center demand. Again, more data centers requiring more energy and more nuclear power and coming back to the United States via these old shut down plants, like 3 Mile Island that's spurring back up in Pennsylvania next year. I think it's next year. Wegovy trial results give boost to Novo Nordisk. That freaking... more of these weight loss drugs, ridiculous. Trump tariffs are voided by the ones that are safe from Friday's appeals, court ruling. Trump tariffs, voided. I already talked about that. Nvidia open door on the list of retail traders' favorite stocks heading into September. Oh my gosh. Of course, it's just big tech stocks. Made you look. Oil giant Equinor backs crisis-stricken or Orsted as Trump lashes out at offshore wind. What the hell? Okay. The man behind OpenAI's expansion in its efforts to win enterprise. All right, guys. I'm just not feeling the headlines today. Let's get into some crypto news, as there's plenty to talk about there, as the foreign markets are not closed and they're still spurring up something for us to talk about. And then we'll get into some of the metrics and all the things as well. Okay. Red September, Bitcoin risks sliding into 100K after a 6% monthly drop. It definitely could happen this week, guys. We could see 100K flat, or even as low as 97 if we get some very negative news. That's the two areas to look at, but we have to get 103 first. So we still have that strong level of support at 103. We had this 108 for 2 or 3 weeks, back in June or July. So 108 is still pretty strong in my opinion. We did lose a little bit of that, but it was like 107.9, so it didn't last very long either. Let's take a look and see what they say here. Let's go, of course, guys. A red September has always been, September has always been kind of a negative month for Bitcoin. But because we're so oversold, we got all these positive narratives. I don't know. Could it still be a red month for Bitcoin? Possibly. Bitcoin holding 107.5 has breached its key support levels as a sign of increasing bearish momentum. It suggests a risk of the slide of 100K is flat. The leading cryptocurrency by market cap fell about 6.5% in August, ending the 4-month winning streak at the U.S. Listed spot exchange. Traded funds bled $750 million, almost $1 billion, $750 million, according to data by So Value. The recent price drop saw the break between below several key support levels, including the Ichimoku Cloud and the 50-day and 100-day simple moving averages, the SMAs. It also price crucial horizontal support zones formed at May of 111.9, basically 112 flat, and the December high of 109.3. According to the daily chart sourced by TradingView below, Bitcoin's daily chart, these breakdowns underscore growing market weakness, confirming a bearish shift in key momentum. Indicators such as the Guppy multiple moving average, the GMMA, and the MACD histogram, the short-term exponential moving average EMA band, and the gamma green has crossed below the longer-term band of red, signaling a clear bearish momentum shift. Meanwhile, the weekly MACD histogram has dropped below zero, indicating a transition from the bullish and bearish trend. Okay, all right, I'm over it. I'm over it. Again, that's exactly what I've been talking about anyway. 103, he didn't even mention 103 resistance. I mean support, which we had been there for a long time. I can show you on my chart, of course. We remember it. We lived through it. We were stuck there forever. Well, it seemed like forever anyway. Let me see if I go back far enough. Here we are back in January, and here's where the first breakout happened. We were stuck in 103 from this area to here, so roughly around, what is that, 60 days, 62 days. I think there's a lot of support there to hold us up if we fall down from 108. All right, holding 109 flat right now, currently in the foreign markets, of course. Pushed us there last night. All right, what else we got? Critical data and Bitcoin altcoins release. Ethereum surpasses Bitcoin. 4 altcoins, including XRP, received large investments except one. Oh my God, it's a nothing article if I have ever seen one. What else we got? This juicy, man. Give me something juicy. Donald Trump backed altcoin World Liberty Financial's big day has finally arrived. Listing news floats billions and billions of dollars in transactions. And it's probably just going to be a quick pump and dump into Tuesday. All right, so the big day has finally arrived for U.S. President Donald Trump's and his family's cryptocurrency project, the World Liberty Financial. At this project, the Trump-linked altcoin World Liberty Financial, WLFI, will be launched today. According to the 20% of the shares attained in the early stages of WLFI, investors will be unlocked globally today. Futures of World Liberty Financial will begin listing on many exchanges, including Binance. Were open to trading last week. As it's known, World Liberty Financial futures began trading at around 40 cents on the major exchanges last week. Now with spot trading, World Liberty Financial is expected to begin. Futures and derivatives investors have launched a major offensive. According to the CoinGlass data, World Liberty futures and derivatives trading volume surged by over 400% to 3.3 billion on Sunday afternoon. Well, open interest increased by more than 50% to 760 million. Let's take a look at crypto bubbles real quick and see what's going on with that right now. Let's look at the top 100. I'm sure it got there already since it's already got over $1 billion in market cap. And I don't even see it on here. Did it already dump? WLFI. Okay, I think I misspelled that. WLFI, World Limit Financial, sitting at number 22 in market cap, currently sitting at 29 cents on the day. It's not on crypto bubbles though. It's weird. It's on the front. Let's go back to let's see all of our assets in our space. Let's go to coin market cap real quick. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. All right, number 22 in market cap is Toncoin currently. 23 is World Limit Financial, sitting at around 28 cents. It's coming down about 15% on the day. Let's take a look and see what it's done on the last couple of days because it launched yesterday. I guess that's just a launch, so we're going to see it settle somewhere. If I were investing in this right now, I'd just wait for it to start to bounce a little bit. You see a breakout somewhere. It might come down a few more legs. Maybe it'll land somewhere like 10 or 12 cents, somewhere psychological. It's having a hard time with 30 cents right now. So we're in price discovery. It just launched, so it's not a huge deal. But it has been trading around futures for 40 cents now for a week. It could still maybe hold 30 cents. We'll have to wait and see. It's still a lot of money for a brand new coin. And again, guys, don't risk more than you're willing to lose. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. Let's get back in the chat real quick, see how you guys are feeling about that. Good morning, y'all. I'm ready to get rug pulled by World Limit Financial, says Danny. No, my guy, no. Oh, jeez. This guy says, I'm fucking worried. Or working. You're working on Labor Day. Oh, my God. The irony. It is. You're not an iron worker, are you? That'd be double irony. I can't.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. All right. Let's see what else we got today, guys. While we're over in the metrics already, let's dig up some of these and see what's going on. Bitcoin's pretty much one of the only things that's kind of up still on the day. In the last 24 hours, it's still up almost 70%. Wow. Almost 0.75%, right? Still holding over at least 0.5%. It did touch at least 1% up today, but it just since fell down. Ethereum is still looking red today. Tether, yeah, it's of course going sideways. XRP, yes, XRP still going down. Wow, it's almost down 7% on the 7 days on a week. BNB down about 1% on the day. What do we got here? 1.2% on Solana. Of course, all these things, guys, are good opportunities to buy in. Let's take a look at crypto bubbles and see what would I buy right now. What would I be buying right now? On the day, I don't know. Sui already started coming up a little bit. Pith is down 10%. It did run up a huge amount with the news on the U.S. government utilizing Pith to state statistics or give valid statistics and use that for the U.S. government in its labor data, its GDP data. I mean, I'm not sure exactly the technicals on all that, but I definitely a good partnership for Pith. Obviously, the U.S. government's going to keep them around for a while. Up 40% still on the week. Down 10% on the day. So if you have big convictions in this project, maybe you want to see maybe a little bit more of a pullback. It is a little overheated right now, but not that far away from the breakout, honestly. It was at 11 cents before the breakout. It's currently sitting at 16 cents right now. So not bad. If you want to get in on this, maybe look for, again, verify that it's going to break out, and then maybe throw some more into there. Find out where the bottom is. We could still see a crash again next week. So this week. What else we have here? So Pith might be one of my biggest ones at least on the day. It's down the most on the day, with real utility in our space in the top 100. In the weekly, obviously those are still up, still significant. I'd be looking at maybe Algorand. Algorand's a sleeping dragon. Hasn't really done much this year. Well, I say that it's still it's actually up 100% this year. Holy crap! But I mean, we're looking at the tail end of last year. Yeah, that's still October. Yeah, October before we got the January pump. It actually held on pretty well through that entire the entire sell-off from, what was it, DeepSeek, when we had the tariffs and all that stuff that killed the entire market. Actually held on pretty well, and it's coming up a little bit now. So Algorand, I don't know. I've been saying Algorand's a sleeping dragon since the beginning of last year. I held that coin for 4 years, though, so I'm happy to be out of it back in January. What else we have here? I don't know, guys. Still looks like everything's still not overbought, but all the gains are pretty much limited now in terms of like your 30x's out of the top 100 or more. We were looking for like 10, 20x's. Now it's like we're kind of falling away from that. Damn, even on the monthly, I don't even think there's something I would even throw money at on the monthly. Everything's still up. H bar's down 8%. H bar is doing okay still, 330% on the year. I wouldn't throw a ton of money in that. I don't know. I think I think the top 100 is pretty much done. It's pretty much done for. I'm personally just going to be. And not even showing Jasmine in there. Jasmine might have fell off of the top 100 now. That might be a good pick in the top 200. Sui's still my top pick in the top 100 right now. I think it's going to do well. I think it's going to surprise everyone. I love this project. I've been in this project since, was it last spring? In and out. It's one of my favorite swing coins. But yeah, what about Say? Where's Say at? I don't even see Say on here. On the day. Don't make me do it. I guess I'm gonna have to look for it. Don't want to spill another coffee though. Really close to spilling this coffee, guys. Oh my god. Okay. I needed that. Say. Where is Say? Say's sitting at 58 right now, 59. It's only down 2% on the day, 5% on the week. Still haven't done anything on the year. Alright. Sui and Say are still my top picks in the top 100 right now, with everything that's sold off. Pith, if you guys already have a bag or are waiting for maybe the bottom, could be a good entry. Just to kind of confirm, we now know that there's going to be a lot of use case for this token. So if it comes down to maybe 15 cents, I might be buying a bag personally. Again, this is not financial advice, but some of this, again, we could actually see some Black Swan event next week, putting this back down to where it came from. But I don't know. Now that news came out, I think it's going to at least chip away a little higher from now on. Okay, let's see what else we got in the top 200 real quick. See anything big takers here? What I would be DCing. White Rock still down 12% on the day. This thing has been Chop City, literally Chop City. I've made this comment many times that the chart looks like a freaking skyline. It's ridiculous. I'm still not invested in this thing, but we do shout it out a bunch of times because this thing has done like nothing all year. Still a relatively new coin, but still, having a hard time to get its bearings and make that thing going and get some momentum going for that project. ZBEC still down about 5%. This one I have to say this is probably my biggest pick on the top 200 right now. It's not even loading. What the hell? Come on, ZBEC. My whole site's not loading. I think I'm good on Signal. I should be. Let me refresh it real quick. But yeah, I was looking at I think I might have lost it. No! Don't tell me no! I can't. Oh, man. I think I lost it. Or Crypto Bubbles is down. Yep, I lost internet. Damn it! Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? I don't think I lost internet. Let me know in the chat if you guys are still connected. It's still showing that I have a excellent connection, which is really weird. Yeah, looks like you guys are still connected. Yeah, lost internet, but still live. How the hell does that work? How the hell does that work? Yeah, that doesn't work. It makes no sense. I don't even have a VPN active or nothing. I have no idea what's going on right now, guys. Yeah, I just wanted to look at my damn bubbles. There they are. All right. What the hell?
What are you, stupid?
I have no clue what just happened, guys. All right. Well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouse. in the mouth. I'm just going to run with it. But if you guys were here last week, I had so many internet issues. They're supposed to be done with that update, so upgrade to our network, so we should be good. ZBAC, of course, is still probably my top pick on the top 200 assets. I think it's doing great holding this level at 2034, almost 4, 2038. Good time to buy right now. Again, we could still see maybe a little lower, 203, maybe flat, maybe, but I think it's doing okay right now with all the other coins selling off at the beginning of the month. I don't think we're going to come back to these lower levels. Of course, 3 zeros, nonsense. We were buying back here at the beginning of the year, but yeah, I think ZBAC is definitely poised for that 1 cent breakout. And maybe the altcoins don't run in September as much as Bitcoin. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but I think there's going to be some positive movements towards the end of the month. So if you guys want to start DCAing to some of your favorite projects, this could be the opportunity of a lifetime before we finish off the year with the big blow off top. If that comes. All right. So anything else in the top 200? Not really, man. Zora, if you guys are big fans of Zora just had a huge pump and pullback. So Zora's good for another breakout leg up, and it's going sideways and down. So good place to go be buying that. Down 34% now on the week. Again, it just ran up a shit ton though, so it's still up about the same amount on the month. So it's settling down right now. I think it ran up like 100%. It was crazy. Last couple weeks. What else do we have here? Yeah, Kita's doing okay. It's touted as one of the fastest blockchains out there. That's why it's got a cheetah. Kita, what the hell? I don't know. I can't even load it right now because Crypto Bubbles is having some issues or something on their end. All right, guys. So that's my top pick right now is probably going to be ZBAC in the top 200. XCN still probably oversold too. It's just not like as big as ZBAC on the weekly. On the month, though, they're neck and neck. Look at this. Both ZBCN and XCN are both down 25% or 24% on the month. I still think there's more upside return on investment on ZBAC because, again, it's not even at a penny yet than XCN. But XCN is going to do very well as well. Okay, so again, my 2 picks. I'm going to do 2 picks. 2 picks for top 100, Say and Sui. 2 picks for top 200, ZBAC and XCN. Those are my two in the top 1 and 200. With real utility, right? Real utility. And yeah, don't, again, not financial advice, guys. Not financial advice. This is just what I'm picking. All right, this is what I'm doing. Not telling you guys what to do. I am not a financial advisor. I do not offer financial advice. I just do this for fun and to hang out with you guys and make some money. All right. So anything else happening in the top 100 right now? Let's see if anything really shooken out. Top 200 assets, top 20 assets are looking a little different now. Leo's holding on number 20. Toncoin falling 2 spots since Friday. Losing that top 20 spot. Litecoin coming up above Toncoin at 21 now and trying to enter back into the top 20. Again, Litecoin is going to be getting a ATF here in about a month or two. I believe they're lined up for October. And then, yeah, Kronos moving up on the World Liberty Financial News. That's, on the Truth Social. My God, there's too much Trump nonsense happening. Truth Social platform, right? So the Kronos is we saw that pump last week. Avalanche holding number 17, not too bad. It did fall down again about from 16th last week. Bitcoin Cash moving up there. I don't know who the hell's still buying Bitcoin Cash. It's still moving, still holding top 15, top 16, back and forth. Stellar holding 15 now. Sui at 14. Falling 2. It was just underneath Hyperliquid before Chainlink took over number 11 on Friday, or was it Thursday on that announcement. Cardano, yes, sitting number 10. And of course the rest is pretty much the same. Tron back and forth with Dogecoin. They're almost the same market cap still. They're about 500 million away from each other and flipping each other again. We've been seeing this back and forth for a while. And XRP and Tether back and forth as well. XRP flipping Tether again. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Binance still continues to gobble up more of the market, sitting at these new all-time highs, closer to 900, right? And Bitcoin holding on at 109. Of course, the great King Daddy, Ethereum, as well, number 2. What else we have here? I want to, of course, shout out to Jasmine as it falls. Pretty sure it fell into the top 200 assets. Currently sitting at, damn, how the mighty have fallen. Where the hell is Jasmine? It's not even up there. Is it still in the top 100? I think since everything fell, maybe it got pushed up a little higher. What in the hell happened to Jasmine? There it is, still sitting at number 99. All right, of course, honorable mention going out to Jasmine at 99. Just barely holding on there, man. But still has not fallen from the top 100 in 2 years. 2 years. Again, the highest ever reached in market cap was 52 last February. March last year. All right, what else can we dig up this morning? Let's take a look at the Dixie. Let's look at crypto fear and greed. Let's look at the dollar. The dollar. Let's look at the stock market. Still pretty much still the same from stock market. Still sitting at greed from some Friday 64. We got crypto fear and greed coming in at 46 now in fear because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Like I said, there's so many narratives next week. I think it's 4 narratives next week, and there's 2 more beyond, right? Maybe 3 more beyond. There's so many. There's so many things, guys. It's all coming. It's all loading. It's ridiculous. And again, for those who didn't catch my my narrative roundup from this morning, tomorrow we have Trump's deal with Putin, or his deadline is tomorrow. So there's that. We have jobs numbers coming out this week. I think it's either Tuesday or Wednesday. And then we have... if that's not enough, the shake markets. We have Jerome Powell. That's coming out the 19th, I believe. I have to look at the calendar. Oh, my God. Wednesday, the 17th. Should be the 17th. So we have the 17th, so that's a couple of weeks away. And then we have China's meeting with Xi Jinping. That's going to be in October, with the tariffs pushed out to October in general. November now. Actually, the deadline's as far out as November, since we did that 90-day extension from August. And then the other big one, whether or not Lisa Cook, oh my God, whether or not Lisa Cook, the Fed chair seat, that's going to be next week, still in the Supreme Court. And then we also have Trump's attack by the Supreme Court on his on his tariffs. Oh my God, guys, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot to keep track of. And yet, obviously, the markets are going to react to every single one of those narratives. So, good luck. Good luck to everyone in the month of September. It's not looking too great so far. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. Let me know how you guys are feeling about all those narratives. Dixie holding at 97.6, coming back down from 98 last week. This is good. I like seeing this. This is good. We could see this as America gets, of course, looking negative in the eyes of the rest of the world. With all these, of course, with tariffs. Oh my God, with tariffs, guys. Holy crap. I think you're going to see a huge flight to safety in Bitcoin, silver and gold. If that really falls through. I don't see it happening, though. I don't think they have enough legs to take Trump down on the tariffs. I don't see it. I don't. But it is kind of weird how he just kind of says, and you get 100%, and you get 200%, you get 30%, and you get 10. I don't know. There is a little bit of sus there, I guess, especially going back and forth with China. But then again, China's doing the same thing too. They're coming back with these ridiculous, rebuttals and trade, tax tariffs, whatever. All right, so that's what the Dixie's looking at right now, 97.6. Not too bad to open up the market tomorrow for risk on assets. If this continues downward, we're looking pretty good into the beginning of the week. We just got to dodge all the other narratives. This is on the 6 months. It's trying hard not to roll over, but it just wants to. It really just wants to. Year to date, still looking pretty down and to the right. I still love this chart. Still my favorite in the morning to look at. All right, what else we have, guys? Let's see what other headlines might be popping up. Obviously, we're not taking a look at, we could jump over and see what they're talking about, but I don't think it's going to really matter if they're even there. What is this?
1 million pounds a day up here in Cold Bay, so it is imperative that we get this jam out so we can get back going.
Look at that, security cameras. I don't know what the hell they're looking at, Fox Business there. CNBC right now, of course, not covering anything too crucial.
Drugs. I mean, you just go on and on and on and on and on.
course, we are closed today, guys, in the U.S. markets. Foreign markets still trading tonight, and of course last night as well. That's why Bitcoin's sitting at 109 right now. A little recovery.
Something really surprising in the upcoming
and Bloomberg's still talking about stuff that matters.
It's more
That's
likely
something
than not that they will vote for a 25 basis point reduction in the federal funds rate.
Do you think there's a bias
Damn.
toward the market in this?
All right. So yeah, she's calling for maybe if we get some negative jobs news, then yeah, we're probably going to get a 0.5. A lot of people a lot of analysts are calling for 0.5, especially if since was it the numbers were skewed from last July, and they should and then they had that dissent of 2 Fed chairs dissented from the vote to cut rates. We already should have cut rates according to them. I personally don't think we should cut any rates. I think we should go into a full recession and reset the free market. But we don't do recessions anymore, so that ain't going to happen. Anyway, all right, so critical data for Bitcoin and altcoins released. Ethereum surpasses Bitcoin for altcoins, including XRP, Ethereum. I think we already read these headlines. Let's take a look at Cointelegraph, see what headlines are popping up here now. Let's see. How to use Bitcoin without selling. just buy and hold, man. Why is that even an article? Okay, who owns the most Ethereum in 2025? It's Bitmine. it's yeah. What's his name's? Tom Lee's. Yeah, his company. Metaplanet Bitcoin holding reaches 20,000 on Metaplanet. Damn, man, they're getting close to their first goal, 21,000, and then their second goal is 210,000. They're gonna get that soon, probably by next week, because they've been buying up pretty much 1 to 3,000 almost every single week now, guys. So again, you can't stop. You cannot stop these companies. I guess maybe 400 to 3,000, something like that. It's been all over the place, just like Sailor's buy-ins as well. It's whatever they can get from their shareholders. Okay, 11 billion whale surpasses Sharplink with 4 billion Ethereum bet. What? That's crazy. We got another contender for the Ethereum treasury play. Mysterious mega whale is rotating billions into Bitcoin and into Ether, signaling a broader shift as corporate and institutional investors boost Ethereum holdings. And we didn't see a bit of a jump on Ethereum's chart from this. That doesn't make any sense. We are tight though. Look at that. Oh my God. Yeah, we did see a little bit of a recovery. What was that? Friday, 4 a.m. Yeah, look at that. Boom. That could have happened on Friday morning. Wait, I'm on the 4 hour. Never mind. I'm on the 4 hour. Let's go back a little shorter time frames. Yeah, it happened right here. That was this Friday at 10 a.m. last Friday. It's probably when they bought that. That was a good opportunity to buy too. My God. We ran it's almost down to 4,000 flat. Holy crap. And again, on the longer time frames, we're looking pretty tight, guys. Pretty tight. Yes, it is.
Tight.
Let's go.
I like a taco blood, man.
It's been a while since I played that. I love it. Love it. All right. So yeah, this is still within our window. Still within our window. Somewhere between, what was it? The 18th, my God, all these ads, come on, leave me alone. The 18th, the 10th, no, I'm sorry, the 10th of August to, what are we looking at? Potentially, the end of September for a breakout to 5,000 and higher. We were almost there. We were so close to calling that. That's still on the board too, it's funny. We were calling for this. We had the complete opposite inversal on this this play out. We were calling for this breakout to 5,000. We were $30 away from this freaking target. It pisses me off. I got when was that? Last Sunday. Yeah, I'm calling for that last Sunday. That was fun. The next prediction we have. Where is that? Oh my gosh, we're already through all these now. Holy crap. Ramona's new prediction. All these are out now, guys. I gotta clean this chart up. Holy crap. I'll have to do that later. Yeah, we're smashing through all of our predictions now. We still haven't hit 5,000 yet. Ramona's calling for a prediction breakout. Is that Monday? Oh man, by the end of the day. Maybe tonight, guys. Again, for those watching, I'm probably not gonna make it on my normal time tonight because I'm going to a cookout tonight. It is Labor Day weekend. Hope you guys can do a cookout as well. But if I do get back at a respectable hour, probably around 10 10 o'clock at night, maybe. I might do a live stream then. You guys might be in bed by then. I don't know. But we'll pop up and do one if I can, right? So just letting you know. I'm not going to be out all night, though. So I'll be a little later if I do a stream tonight. Okay, let's see what we're doing here, man. Let's see what we're doing. Let me know in the chat what you guys are doing for Labor Day weekend. Are you guys going to do a cookout, a bonfire? I'm hoping to do both tonight. We'll see who shows up. Okay. Some of my friends out here I just made not too long ago. Let's see. What other news can we dig up today? Again, it's lacking on the news today, but foreign markets are still trading. They're still doing it, and you can tell how more bullish they are than we are in the States, or at least not bullish. I would say they're not trade adverse to the downside. Every single day, I always say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna sell off. We're gonna run this up. We're gonna run this up. And then of course, market opens in America on 3 a.m. or 9 a.m. and bam, we fall back down to the previous sub-level support. That's usually what happens here in the States, but not in the foreign markets so much. They of course buy most of our dips and run us to the upside, and that's exactly what they did last night. All right, let me know in the chat. Let's see what's going on. We are getting a little bit of a bullish. Let's go back to the longer time frame. So you can't even see this. It is tight. It's getting really tight on Bitcoin too, man. It's getting tight. Can we hold this? Are we gonna break down? That's the thing. We're gonna have to wait till, of course, a bigger trading session. Maybe tonight we might see a breakout or a breakdown. We got to get above 110, basically 110 flat. Still, that's what we're looking at for Bitcoin. Let's go back to the chat and see what's going on with you guys. Danny, what is going on? Man, your jokes. No work today except World Liberty Financial. Oh, geez, yeah. Yeah, I'm happy you're not working today, my man. I'm not sure what the hell I joked about. Must have been funny. Yeah, except World Liberty Financial, a barbecue with the family. Yes, super Danny, happy to hear that you are also doing a barbecue tonight as well. Just finished the gym routine for the day. Nice, nice, nice. Cliff coming in with a $5 super chat, my man. I almost dumped my coffee. Again. I just got done cleaning a mess up. Make another mess. Yes, Cliff coming in saying, morning, today is a cookout recovery day. Yes, like and subscribe. Yes, Cliff, 100%, 100%. And like I said, Cliff, I might be on the night if I get back at a reasonable hour. I don't think I'm going to be out too late tonight. But I am excited to see what the markets react tonight. Because, again, we're going into our first trading session tomorrow. We've got all this negative news in America. Foreign markets, honestly, if I was the foreign market right now, if I was a big investor out of Japan or China or whatever, Germany, I would probably be on hold until this ridiculous American nonsense works out. Because, yeah, there's a little bit too many unknowns for the first week of September. All right, let's see what else we got in the chat here. When Moon, damn, Red's killing me. Crypto JPEG, you have to keep buying. Oh my God. Yes. Buy all the red. Oh my God. All right, guys. Of course, if you guys were with me, we covered the crypto bubbles. I'm still looking at, again, top 200 picks, XCN. CBAC, both of them are down 24% on the week, right? On the week or the month, I forget. Looking pretty juicy right now. I'm probably going to be buying some more Zebek after this live stream, just personally. And Say and Sui in the top 100. I think they're down a decent chunk. I'm still DCing into those personally as well. That's just what I'm doing, guys. I'm looking at those four right now in the top 200 assets. Okay, so again, just a quick little update on that. Crypto JSEG says, yeah, When Moon, I read that. Quentin, yes, Quentin says, what's up, Otaku? How's it going? Quentin, how's it going, my man? How's it going? Did you get World of the Financial? I did not get into that. Again, I think it's, of course, like any other Trump project, I said this on Crow as well. It's going to be a pump and dump. And so if you guys are bullish and actually believe in those projects, then I would wait for a pullback. I would wait for just to verify that you're going to have some level of support, and then maybe buy then, because it still has more downside possibly on the chart. When I looked at the World Liberty Financial chart earlier, I was showing you guys it broke out. Of course, it just launched, right? Just launched. So it hit 40 cents. And like any other coin that launches, I mean, you know how it goes, guys. With any coin that launches, the very beginning of the chart always looks like Rape City, basically. I'm just going to come out and say it. Yeah, that's what it is. It's what it is. Every coin looks like that. Most coins. I mean, it depends on tokenomics. But when a coin launches, it's pretty much Rape City. You don't want to be there. I shouldn't even say those words, but I can't think of another word right now. You don't want to get wrecked. Wreck City? Wreck City is probably a good example. Here's Jasmine. Right? To me, it just reminds me of Jasmine. And most other coins, right? And not as high. I still think what's going to happen with the World of Financial, I'll bring it up. See if I can let's get rid of Gari. Let's go to World of Financial. World of Financial. Here's against USDT on MEXC. Of course, MEXC is the place to be. I love MEXC. Here's World Liberty Financial's chart. If it wants to bring it up, geez, where is it? Oh yeah, it just came out. That's the weekly chart, the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 30-minute, and yada yada yada. The coin just launched, and let's go to the 1 minute chart. I guess. My God, did it just get launched on MEXC today too? Wow, wow. So there it is, guys. Ran up to $1 initially. It settled down around 41 cents, and then now it's coming down and finding its bottom. So again, I wouldn't get it on this just yet. I'd wait for some level. Again, I personally don't believe in this project, so I'm not the right person to talk to, because you never know what's going to happen at the end of his presidency. During his presidency, you could also see attacks on Trump's family as like before, and of course he's getting a lot of crypto exposure with his entire family. So there's a lot of risk here still. It's not like this doesn't exist, you know. But right now it's holding support right now at 2, and again, this is brand new coin, so support does not exist. It's been here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 minutes. Right? Right? Oh my God, yes. Always. Yeah, so if it doesn't hold here, and it's a psychological level support. I said this when we were stuck at 30 cents. Now we're at 25. My guess is we're probably going to come back down to like 13 cents. Because this chart looks different than the futures trading as well. So it was already in futures lot for an entire week before it got listed on a lot of these exchanges. So the charts on those futures look different, and I could not tell you. I'm not a futures expert, so I'm pretty good on just typical charts, but not futures. So my guess is we're probably going to get tight, find our bottom, whether it's 15 cents or 20 cents flat. It'll probably land somewhere between there. It's going to be a very strong narrative, and going into tomorrow, you're going to see a lot of volatility either way. So again, these levels have not loaded yet, but I'd be looking out for some psychological targets between 30 cents. Oh my gosh, 30 cents. That 30 cents flat right there. I think no, it's 28. That's not even 30 cents. 30 cents is right about here. Yeah, right about there. Oh my gosh, let me draw the lines, damn it. Right there. Okay, so these are the levels I've been looking at. Did it really just delete my other? Oh my God, these charts. Come on, 20 cents flat. Boom. Those are the 3 key levels I'll be looking at. If we can't hold there, if we hold here, we're gonna come back up and retest 30 cents, and then maybe come back down and do like an L wave, right? So if we can hold 25, we'll come back up and try to retest. 30 cents. Come back down. This would look bearish. Look very bearish. Yeah, we probably retest something like that, and then of course come back down and reconsolidate, find some other level to come back up and retest. I'm still calling for lower though, because it's a brand new coin. There's going to see much volatility. There's a lot of shorts, obviously, short traders, longs, whatever. You know, the typical nonsense. Bitcoin trying to come back up and hold 1.9, but getting a little bit of a pullback right now. We're getting closer to. It's only 10:30 right now. Getting closer to 11 though. The rest of everyone's out there just sitting at the on the lawn in front of the Barbie. Just like, I should probably buy some of this today. What do you think I should buy? Everyone's talking with their friends, talking about crypto. Bitcoin could see a little bit of a pump today, maybe up to 111. I don't know if we're going to get much more higher than that. If we do see even a retest of this to 110. Either way, it's looking pretty bullish. It's holding this key level here. We put this up. When did we put this up? When the hell did we put that up? Back in Friday? Was it last Friday? Probably. No, it was probably even earlier than that, because I had this on my chart before I did it. We probably did this on like Wednesday, Thursday last week, basically saying there's bullish momentum. The macro, the big macro level too is still very bullish. And I said before, we can come back down and even touch 108 and still be on the macro trend line, and that's where we bounced. This is a short-term trend, So yeah, we could still come back down here, hit 108 in like the next week, and still be bullish on the grand scheme of things. Just on the 4-hour chart. And you want to go back to the fire sale. I mean, of course, the fire sale is still bullish too over time. You don't want to be there during a bull market though. But anyway, yeah, this is where we're at for Bitcoin. I think it's just going to trade sideways and maybe slightly up and down. Towards the end of the day, get tight towards foreign market open and see some volatility around 9 p.m. tonight when everyone's also out cooking and talking about crypto assets with their friends and family. Interesting. It's going to see what happens there. But even like Thanksgiving Day last year was kind of a letdown. And I remember in 2021, Thanksgiving was huge volatility. But yeah, not last year. And I don't think any of these holidays are really going to move the needle if you compare that to Thanksgiving in 2024. All right, what else we got here, guys? Warren Buffett's growing cash pile is a bad sign for stocks and Bitcoin. Probably. He's probably calling for a recession, honestly. We have the numbers to really back a full recession incoming, but we just don't do recessions anymore. We found that out with 2020. What else? And 2012. We had a bad year in 2012 that could have pushed us into a recession. We just don't do that anymore. We just print more money and then kick a can down the road. Raw Paul sees crypto users hitting a whopping 4 billion by 2030. What? Crypto users hitting a whopping $4 billion by 2030? What the hell is he talking about? Total number of crypto users. Total number of crypto users hitting 4 billion mark by 2030. That's insane. That's half the entire population in just 5 years. According to the former hedge fund manager, the crypto bull, the permanent crypto bull, Raoul Paul, on an X post on Sunday, Powell shared that data compared to the adoption rate of crypto users on the internet, users after each innovation hit 5 million users. Powell did this by looking at the number of crypto wallets compared to the number of IP addresses. We're also going to get a huge resurgence in crypto users when they're just using it to pay robots and AI. And again, those years, 2030, that's closer to those years when we're going to have that full in motion. So I mean, there's some. I don't know about 4 billion. That's half the entire population. Maybe 3, maybe 2.75. I don't know. 4 is really very bullish though. According to Powell, the total crypto user base has grown by 137% annually in the 9 years, has reached 659 million users by the end of 2024. And in comparison, by the total number of internet users hit by 187 million by the end of 2000 at the annual growing rate of 76%. Powell predicts that the number of crypto users will grow by a moderate 43% in the next year, reaching 1 billion crypto users by 2030. Or 1/8 of the total population. What the hell is this talking about? 1 versus 4. It says could hit the 4 billion mark by 2030. Hit the 1 billion by 2030, like for sure. No, for sure. Definitely. I definitely think that's common. It's about a tenth of. I mean, by then I don't know where the population is right now. We just exceeded 8 billion people. What, like, was it 5-10 years ago? Maybe 3 years ago. I think it was like 3 years ago. What was the world population? 2025. We're rolling over a little bit. 8.2 billion. When did we hit 8 billion? I don't know. It's what we're at right now, though. We're over 8 billion. Okay, 100 trillion market capitalization. Powell's forecast further predicts that the crypto's market capitalization will cross the 100 trillion mark with the next decade and will be achieved by as early as 2032. Debasement of the adoption would likely primarily a catalyst for this growth, according to Powell. Debasement explains 90% of price action. Adoption explains 100% of outperformance versus debasement. Powell, who says Powell, founder of CEO and the financial knowledge and educational platforms World Vision, and his global and is a global macro investor. Also the founder, the person that discovered the everything code, right? That's what's big thing is the everything code, everything against the M2 money supply. That was Powell's big contribution to all of us in crypto. Again, of course, crypto, Bitcoin specifically, following the M2 money supply. All right, what else can we dig up, guys? Let me know what you guys are excited about in the chat. I'm excited for these ETFs rolling out, but they're going to come out in like another month. So you have to wait a whole other month for some of those deadlines. Again, the SEC has pushed back like, how many, like a dozen of them now? Like at least 10 or 12 into October. They should have already been listed according to the SEC rules. But yeah, they're pushing them all back, and it seems like they're pushing for a breakout. Like they're trying to create a synthetic breakout on October just by listing all these ETFs in October. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. I have a feeling. Tolo coming in with a $4 super chat. My guy, thank you for the coffee. Thank you, man, for letting me take a swig of coffee. I appreciate it, Tola. Salute, my man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, we get the sales prices, says Cliff. 100%. We get the sales prices. Oh my gosh, I'm behind on the chat again, guys. Do you remember that Otaku said that Pith would come down in a bit? Yeah, I just said that today. It's coming down. It's coming down. Yeah, what's up, Otaku? How's it going? Yeah, coffee. Good morning, Kevin Binkley. How's it going, Kevin? Yeah, ZBAC is a good opportunity right now, Kevin. 2038, whatever it was this morning, is crazy. Did you get Worthy Financial? I did not. Lost internet, but you're still live. I don't understand what that was about. Quinn says that's what you get for not subscribing, Otaku. Oh Jesus. Yeah, honestly, that's what I get from going through Ohio. You get some bad juju when you cross that state. Jake knows what I'm talking about. Yes, meme cat. Is there really a meme cat? What are you talking about? Just a meme cat in general. Ribs barbecue, huh? Danny, what the hell? Yes, we get sales prices. Yes, Cliff. Hi, good morning, Joy. Good morning. Happy. False move. No move Monday. How about that? How about happy no move Monday? No move Monday. People are recalling for a 25-point cut. I'm going to whoa, 50.75. Whoa, Cliff, that's huge. You mega bullish on the rates. Mega bullish. I say there's definitely an argument for 50 because the Fed's too late, and I think I mean honestly I think 25 is gonna really not do much, and the market's already got that priced in. So we're gonna hope at least for our bags that we're going to get a 50-point raise. I still think, personally, I don't think we should be doing anything. I think we should just crash everything, kill everything, start over. Oh my God. That's my inner bear. My perma bear for the overall markets, man. I'm just like, kill everything, burn it, set it on fire. But no, not going to happen. We're not going to do any recessions anymore. We're going to get probably a 25 basis point cut. But it really depends on the job numbers this week. I think that's going to be the crucial make or break for 50 an argument for 50 basis points. So yeah, definitely not 75, Cliff. No, no, my man. But it will still be the first one in Trump's presidency. He's been fighting for this since the beginning of the year. Was it Biden's presidency had? Was it 2 last year or 3? I forget. It was 2 or 3. He started cutting in September. So, yeah, we're getting towards that mark. Braveheart McFreedom says yes. He's here? Braveheart, yes. Good morning, Braveheart. Happy that you're here as well, my man. Yes, good morning, Otaku and fam. Yeah, I figured for those still working, I would go live today, at least in the morning, to make sure that you guys have a little bit of company, right? It kind of sucks to work and no one else is going live right now. I'm probably not going to do the live stream tonight, but if I do, I'll be doing it a little later, just to try to catch up with the foreign markets. But I am going to be going to a cookout. Sure, a lot of you guys are going to be doing that as well. So again, guys, enjoy your evening. And if I get back at a reasonable hour, I'm thinking maybe like 10 o'clock at night, I might do a market update if we see some crazy moves. If not, I'll catch you tomorrow morning with the market open, 100%. Quentin says, you have support from your buddy Chatamus for the good luck and mega gigantic maximum bull run for the century. It's supposed to be the biggest bull run ever, right? I just haven't seen it yet. It's supposed to be the Godzilla candles, damn it. Where are the Godzilla candles? I'm still waiting, Samson. Still waiting. Man, I'm going to get cold later this week. It's going to get cold later this week, huh? It is? I don't know. Illinois, I don't think it's going to get that cold. I was looking at the weather. I thought it was going to get warmer. But I don't know where you guys are at. Sure. Weather in Illinois. Right now it's 68, so it's not bad. It's going to be nice night at the fire to stay warm. It's coming up to about, yeah, I guess it is getting cold. What the hell? I looked at this. Looks like 66 by the end of the week. What the hell? 64. That's nuts. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at it just yesterday. I could have sworn I saw like the end of the week we're hitting 80, but I don't know. There's a big cold front coming. Let's see what else we have here in the chat. T-Story says it's going to get cold. Yes. Department refinancing. What? What? Yes. I can't do too much anymore, but I just got a shit ton of loans for this year. But I'm ready. I'm already packed up. I'm ready to go. I'm not selling. Even if we don't have a bull run, I'm going to be holding into next year. I don't care. I don't care. All right. Let's see what else we got to dig up today. Let's see what Bloomberg's talking about right now. They've been talking about rate cuts here. Ooh, we got Jock Maulers on. Wow, look at that.
When you're working with them, what are
Boom.
The hold up right now?
Founder of Strike, Jack Maulers.
Big transaction. I mean, we have over 43,000 Bitcoin sitting in escrow. We're doing it with Cantor Equity Partners, so there's some big names. There's a lot of capital, and everyone. I mean, listen, our job in with the SEC is making sure that investors in the capital markets know what they need to know about the business, and everything is disclosed. So we don't plan on ever taking shortcuts. We want to do everything the right way, and that's really much it. But we're happy with the speed so far.
What have you been doing in the meantime while this crypto has been in escrow, while these Bitcoins have been in escrow? Have you started to lend, or you have customers right now?
Nothing I can disclose on this show. I'll be back whenever I can. I'll tell you all about it. No, we've raised a ton of money. We brought on SoftBank as a minority but significant partner who will join us on the board. So we have sovereign-esque capital. We have the largest crypto business in the world, cash flow, stablecoins, and Tether. We built a tremendous leadership team. And as I've talked about on the show, we do plan to launch a business. What I would say to you, Tim, is I don't know if we consider ourselves a Bitcoin treasury company.
Why not?
We have a Bitcoin treasury business.
Okay.
We go out, we've already raised a convertible bond, very accretive terms to our shareholders. We've been able to acquire Bitcoin in a phenomenal way. So that's our Bitcoin treasury business. We're going to raise capital, buy Bitcoin accretively. We also are going to build products. We plan to have cash flow. And so as a Bitcoin treasury company, our sole purpose is not solely to accretively raise capital to acquire Bitcoin. It's also to contribute to Bitcoin's story through technology, through products, have customers, have cash flow. And we think that makes us materially different than a lot of the other, maybe dozens of businesses. Who knows their plans, but I want to be concretely clear that we see ourselves, again, are we competing with a Coinbase? Are we competing with a strategy? We think, why not both? We're capable of both of those. And so I don't know if I agree with the categorical marketing term of treasury company for 21.
What would you call yourself then?
A Bitcoin company. We want to be the best Bitcoin company in the world.
And what does that actually involve? Because if we look at the landscape right now, we can see companies like Coinbase, for example, that are really focused on being a marketplace, being an exchange. And then you have the strategies that are focused on the treasury side of this. For you, where do you see the biggest area for growth?
Oh, you put it right on a tee for me. I'm going to hit it out of the park. That's exactly the market hole we want to fill. Is that
What's the hole, though? Those companies are there.
Yeah, but the hole is there's a lot of exchanges that aren't focused solely on Bitcoin financial services. We think they're missing the forest for the trees. Bitcoin's a $500 trillion asset in the making. These other technologies and crypto coins are maybe going to replace an Amazon. And so we think the focus on Bitcoin financial services and not getting diluted our focus through all these other speculative vehicles. And then for strategy is the founder of this Bitcoin treasury idea, which is an incredible business, and Michael Saylor's been able to prove that, but they have yet to explore the idea of bolting on an operating company on top of that and using capital markets in their balance sheet to monetize this Bitcoin trend. We think we can live in the intersection of those with my experience at Strike, Tether's experience running stablecoins and USDT, SoftBank, our access to capital there. We think we can do both and blend those worlds into what will be a very unique Bitcoin vehicle in the capital market.
How do you know this is a problem that needs to be solved? What evidence do you have that this is a hole that needs to be filled?
Because my partners and co-founders made about $5 billion of net profit in Q2. That is Tether. And they hold Bitcoin on the balance sheet. They support a lot of Bitcoin adjacent businesses like mining, like lending, like brokerage services. And I myself at Strike, we just had our largest quarter ever. We're one of the biggest financial services firms in the world when it comes to Bitcoin. Bitcoin. So I don't know of two better experts to lead the Bitcoin train in the capital markets than us. So the experience comes with our resume.
What's your outlook on the Treasury part of this specifically? Because as we've been covering closely on this program, this is an area that has just exploded over the last couple of quarters. I mean, you have biotech companies going and becoming crypto Treasury companies right now. Mike Novogratz has said the idea here might start to fade a little bit. Do you agree with that?
Well, I'll give you an opinion on both sides. One side, you've got the fixed income market that's been 40 years running only up, that's now turning down. That market's rolling over. The 60-40 portfolio, as we know it, might be dead. Bonds are 5 straight years red of losses. And so you need to find ways to capitalize yourself. If it isn't dollars, if it isn't treasuries, if it isn't an index of stocks, Bitcoin and assets like gold are maturing as a neutral reserve asset that you can capitalize yourself on. So I think more and more companies, governments, sovereigns, endowments, individuals will begin to capitalize on Bitcoin. Now, to take the other side of, is this market frothy? I think it is, right? What we've learned is creating a Bitcoin treasury company is not a scarcity within itself. Anybody can register a business, attempt to go public, and try and raise money to buy Bitcoin. What we believe at 21, again, is the success is going to lie within the ability to attract massive swaths of capital and actually build a business on top of this opportunity that generates cash flow and has customers and is contributing real world market value to the end consumer. That's at least our opinion, and we think that's a far more scarcity than your 20th treasury company.
That was the 21 Capital CEO and co-founder Jack Ma.
Damn, that was on Friday. I didn't even see that one yet. That's freaking awesome. Let's go, freaking Jack. Of course, guys, you're not familiar with Jack Mallers, Strike CEO, came out and launched that damn thing in 2020 when I got into crypto. He was one of the first people I saw on the coming out on stage wearing a hoodie in our space. It was crazy. Yes, I'm glad I didn't. Ramona coming with a $5 super chat. Ramona, thank you, Ramona. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm glad I didn't place an actual bet on my Bitcoin prediction today. Yeah. Oh yes, Ramona. 100%. But it's fine. It's still early. It could still happen. I don't know. Foreign markets, of course, looking at that tonight. Again, guys, just to reminding you guys, I'll be heading out in probably 10 minutes or so, but I just want to keep reminding you guys so you know. I'm probably not going to be doing the live stream tonight, but I'm going to a cookout. But if I do get back at a respectable hour and we do start popping off, you know for sure I'll be on here around 10 or 11 p.m. It's going to be stupid if we do. Yes, Ramona, 100%. Oh, my gosh. All right, so yeah, we're just trying to dig up some of the stuff, the juicy stuff tonight, this morning. Markets right now are still looking pretty fearful. Let's take a look and see what the update is on that. Crypto fear greed right now sitting at 46, still in fear. Yeah, of course, all the narratives playing out next week. We lost track. It was 7 or 8 of them coming out this month alone. It's crazy. And tomorrow, of course, we have the deadline on Trump and Putin and all this stuff and things. All right, let's see what we can find out on anything else breaking on the headlines. CNBC. Nothing breaking here. Any crypto news? Let's take a look at Daily Hodl, Daily Coin. Joy the Cookout, saying Ramona with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Ramona. I hope you guys enjoy your day as well. Cookout, bonfire, whatever you're doing, have a good one for sure. 10 million XRP Coinbase Exodus price confidence or sell-off. It's a nothing article out of Daily Coin right now. Charles Hostin Cardano aims to land War Liberty Financial and Chainlink deals. As coming out of Charles Hostinson. They definitely need a link to Chainlink for sure. They were also talking about XRP. I mean, what's going on with them and XRP though? Because they were supposed to have a partnership with XRP at one point. They were open to it at least. I know Hostinson's not a huge fan of Brad Garlinghouse, but whatever. They can bury the hatchet. Ripple's RULSD, man, there's a lot of XRP news on the front page here. Ripple USD hits Aave's horizon in bid for 16 trillion. Looks like they're trying to, buy out Horizons. But there are a lot of crypto buyouts here recently. What was the one we saw last week? Was it Wormhole, yeah, Wormhole was trying to attempt. That was crazy to see a headline on Wormhole. Wormhole was trying to attempt to buy. What the hell was it? Stargate? I think it was Stargate. I wonder if that went through on their bid. They had a higher bid than. Was it Aave that was trying to? I forget who the hell was trying to buy it. And they outbid them. Stargate. Oh, Wormhole Drive. Stargate's not wormholes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Literally Stargate and wormholes. We're getting sci-fi or science fiction or potentially I don't know. I know wormholes are a real thing, but I don't think Stargates are a real thing. It's definitely a sci-fi debate. Anyway, okay, so we're looking at the wormhole Stargate crypto. Oh my god. Google. Come on, Google. Wormhole has entered a bidding world to acquire Stargate, finance the cross-chain protocol by submitting a 120 million all-in-cash bid to USDC to acquire Stargate, to outbid its rival Layer Zero at $110 million offer. So there's still no news on that, I guess. Wormhole's bid is 120 million, so it's 10 million above their previous competitor. Strategic value, obviously they want to acquire it, including a large total value locked, its significant bridge volume, indicating critical role for a cross-chain ecosystem. All right, well, I don't know. I guess there's no news on that yet, or when's that going to expire? And of course, I still like Wormhole. I still have a bag, not a big bag, a decent bag of it. I do like Wormhole, so I didn't want to shout that, guys. If you guys missed that news last week, that's okay. It came out last week. What else can we dig up, guys? We're running out of options here. I went through pretty much all of our news. SharpLink co-CEO Joseph Coleman is on being dubbed the MicroStrategy of Ethereum. Yeah, they're still behind. What was it? Tom Lee. Well, they're still behind Tom Lee with Bitmine's acquisition of Ethereum. What else we have here? Coinbase OKX unlocks Australia's 2.8 trillion pension pot for crypto. My God, really? $2.8 trillion? Is that USD or is that UAT? Whatever the Australian dollar is. I don't know. I don't really want to click on it though. Trump backed World Liberty Financial to unlock 27 billion tokens at launch. Oh my God! Are they really going to unlock that many tokens? I didn't look into that metric as well. We got to take a look at their tokenomics real quick. What's going on with World Liberty Financial's tokens? Because if they just keep dumping, I mean, they're going to rug pull everyone. Okay, World Liberty Financial sitting now at 26 cents, coming up from 25. We just looked at it when it hit 25. It fell from 30 at the time we watched this, live stream. If you guys watched it, we went from 30 to 25 to 26. World Liberty Financial. Okay, this coin just came out and launched today. All right, so total supply is 100 billion. Wow, guys, it's only a quarter of the supply circulating right now. They have a lot to allocate. I don't know what the release schedule is looking like. We can see if maybe some AI can help us out with that. World Liberty Financial token release schedule. Come on, don't do me wrong. Don't do me wrong. World Liberty Financial has an initial release of tradable launch tokens September 1st, 2025 at 12 Universal Central Time, Universal Time, right? Universal Time has for pre-sale participants who receive an immediate 20% unlock. So that's only 5%. You're telling me only 5% went into the trading markets? There's no way. Only 5% went to exchanges, 20% went to their investors. So yeah, a lot of them are taking profits right now. So they are rug pulling you guys at the current moment. But as those tokens come in circulation, if there's still demand for it, it can still lift it up, right? So it's not like a total rug pull, but it's a huge amount, 20% for their investors. Pre-sale participants. The remaining 80% of these pre-sale tokens, along with the allocations, are subject to commodity government's vote and will be determined the future release schedule. Tokens are unlocked via the audited World Liberty Financial Lockbox smart contract. Interesting. I could take a look at that. Key details for the World Liberty Financial token release. Initial launch. Yep, that happened today. Initial token unlocked, 20%, as I mentioned. Those pre-sales were purchased at a penny to 5 pennies. And so they already made a shit ton, like almost almost a 30x if they sold at 30 cents by buying about a penny and a half to those who bought it at 5 cents, who made 5x on their sale at 25 cents. Just give you 2 ideas there. Remaining pre-sale tokens, the other 80% of pre-sale tokens will have the release determined by the community vote. So that's going to come, I guess, in the future. All right, so not saying it's a rug pull, kind of a rug pull, but not really a rug pull. Again, only risk what you're willing to lose. And again, as demand moves into this token, people are going to buy it either way. There's going to be, of course, shakeouts and dumps and pumps and yada yada yada. It's like any other token. But only 25% of the supply is out there right now. Okay, all right. So again, I'm watching what I show you guys on the chart. I'll be watching that, what, 13 cents? Oh my god, this chart's silly. Okay, there, it's brand new. It's brand new. There it is. Okay, so this is on the 15-minute. Still looking at these key levels that we cannot hold. 25, right? We bounce there. If we get out 25, hold 25, we're going to lose it. We're probably going to hit down to about 20 cents. Of course, the next psychological low, maybe a mid zone somewhere between 25 and a half. I doubt it. No, it's going to go to 20. It's going to go to 20 cents. It's going to go to 20 cents if it does lose this level here. We're going to see if it gets a bounce here in a few minutes, maybe like 15, 20, 30 minutes. See if we can hold that. If you can. We'll see at least a retest to this level of 30 cents. Probably bump our head there, and of course chop up and get another retest later, tomorrow afternoon probably. And then of course we're going to see if we can, this is if it even holds at this current level. We'll see what the foreign markets do with this token. But yeah, it's got to find a bottom. It gets a brand new token, guys, so it's price discovery mode right now. It already fell from the high. Obviously the token hype and it really launched at a really bad time. Really bad time. And a holiday right after a 4-day or on a 4-day weekend, if you guys took off on Friday, 3-day weekend, whatever. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not investing in it. I'm not participating. I am just sitting on my hands and waiting for the rest of the other stuff to pop off. All right. So yeah, you guys, that is all I got today. It seems like I went through all the metrics. We did all the things. Markets are okay right now. They're at least resilient, at least with Bitcoin. We do have to get through tomorrow though to figure out where we are headed. Bitcoin heading up back up to 109 again. Around the campfire, around the bonfire, the grill, everyone's cooking out, shoving their faces full of hot dogs and burgers. You know, some of these crypto are going to be moving around the table, crypto talks. So we might see a little bit of that maybe to get us back up to 109.5, 109.8, 9, 10. I would love to see us break out to 110 today at least, but I'm happy at 108.5. If we can at least stay above 108.5 into the evening, that's pretty much right here, I think. A little lower, right about here, 108.5. As long as we can hold this line, we're looking pretty bullish into September. We're already oversold. Remember, we already oversold. All I asked for is for us to land at 108.5, and we're here. And yeah, we can go back up and hopefully get some more of these treasury. I mean, Michael Seller already probably bought some more Bitcoin. Let's speaking of which, let's look at that before we head out. I want to see if he actually put in his orange dot. There was a few times in the past 3 months he didn't do it, but let's take a look if Sailor did it. Let's do some doom scrolling. We didn't do any doom scrolling this morning. Let's do some doom scrolling. Largest Bitcoin holder in the world, number 6 largest Bitcoin holder in the world. Metaplanet hitting 20,000 Bitcoin. Yes, so we covered that this morning. Congrats to them over there in Japan. Of course, market didn't sleep over there today. Metaplanet acquiring 1,009 Bitcoin for 112 million, getting them to that first big 20,000 target. They need to hit 21 though, and then they're off to the races to 210,000. I think is their final goal. Michael Seller, yes, there it is. Bitcoin's still on sale, guys. Yes, Bitcoin's still on sale. Yep, and yeah, he's buying it. He put in the orange dot. He's buying more Bitcoin. So there it is, guys. And with that, I will bid you guys adieu. Enjoy the rest of your day at work. If you guys are still working, don't work too hard today. Throw a wrench at them. Knock out your boss with a wrench. Run away and get out of there early. and I will see you guys tomorrow morning, no matter what. But maybe tonight if I get back at a reasonable hour. So have a good one, guys. Have a great cookout. Have a good day, and I will. Yeah, enjoy your barbecue. Yes, Cliff, enjoy your barbecues, guys. I will catch you later. Soon. I'll catch you soon. I didn't play that yet. Soon. All right, guys. Have a good one. Catch you later. Peace.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among stars.
You know what? Screw that. No credits today. I forgot to shill, guys. I need to shill harder. Guys, I do an entire live stream without shilling. Guys, please hit the like, subscribe, do all the things. We need to get to 1,000 subs to unlock all the superpowers on the channel. All right, I had to do it. All right, guys. All right, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Or tonight. If I get back. Oh, maybe tonight. All right. We'll see ya. Later.
Watch the cash burn, land fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are